Hi there, now I'm going to show you how to install a stepping stone pathway. If you saw one of our previous videos, I helped you install aluminum edging by Shorelock. And so now we're going to make that area into a stepping stone pathway. So I've got our 250 sand leveling base, and then I have our pea gravel plus our stepping stones. I have a shovel, and then we'll also need a tamper for this job. Let's get started. Now that we have the majority of the area covered in our base, our 250 sand, now I'm going to go ahead and spread it out, and we'll get it as even as possible before we start using the tamper. And for this part of the project, you could easily use a rake or a flat nose shovel like I am. And what this does is helps the stepping stone pathway have a nice solid base to be placed on. The 250 sand is a mixture of sand and shell, so it compacts really easily. To help get the most even coverage as possible, you can use a piece of lumber. A 2x4 will suffice. I'm using this just to help get the area as smooth as possible. This is a level way to make sure that all of the 250 sand is spread throughout the application area as smooth as possible. See, I've got a low lying area right there that I can use this to fill in with. And now that the area is all smooth, now we're going to use our tamper. This is going to help add weight to the material so that it compacts, ready for our next application of stepping stones. So after your stepping stone area is compacted, now is the time to install stepping stones. So I've got my stepping stones, and then I also have a piece of lumber. And I'm going to use this to help keep the spacing as accurate as possible. So we'll go ahead and get our first stepping stone into place. And I know that I want to keep it off the patio about right there. So we'll go ahead and place it. There we go. Close enough, and it settles, and it is perfectly even on our compacted 250 base. So now we can go ahead and get started with the others. Now, I'm not super obsessed with my spacing. This is DIY, not professional. So once we're finished, I'll put this in between here and make sure that we've got the appropriate space in between the pool cage and each stepping stone. Perfect. So now we'll check it. Now that we've placed our stepping stones, our last step is to add in our pea gravel. This is going to be our top dressing portion of the stepping stone walkway, and it will add a nice finishing touch to our pathway. I'm just going to spread this in between the stepping stones. As you've noticed, I don't wear gloves. I get right down into it. So I'm going to spread the gravel over the stepping stones, next to the stepping stones, and right up to the edging. Alrighty, now that we've added our finishing touch of the brown pea gravel, our stepping stone pathway is ready for action. Thanks for watching.